Hey guys, it's Jenna. Welcome back to my channel today. In today's video, I have Harvey here as a little cameo, and if he doesn't yawn in the beginning of my videos, is it really an intro with Harvey? That's the question. Today we're going to be doing a Sephora haul. I'm super excited, and he just got a little bit of a blowout, and I do think it's the lights, like the bright lights make him squint, I think. So we're gonna put him back down where he's not so blinded, but he says hello, he is doing well. Let's get into all of the new makeup that I picked up from Sephora recently and all the reviews that you'll be expecting from me coming soon. Before we get started, I do want to share some PR that I recently got from a new brand, and this, you guys, when I saw the package, I was super excited because this is a new brand, but the packaging is so luxurious. It is very, very exciting. This is the new Olivia Palermo beauty line, and they actually were very nice to send me 3 products from their line. So the first one here is the primer. This is, first of all, look at the packaging. It's so gorgeous. It has gold font, very sturdy cardboard. Look at this bottle. It is so luxurious. So sometimes with new brands, I'm not always like expecting too much, like packaging wise, whatever, but this is one like, wow, like it just blew me away. It is very heavy in the hand. It's a dropper style primer, and this I'm very excited to test. This is made in the USA, it says, and it also has the same beautiful gold font. This is supposed to make the skin illuminated and glowy, and you know that those are products I am all about, so I'm so excited to test it. The other 2 things they sent me were super exciting as well. So the first one is a lipstick. This is also the same gorgeous cardboard packaging, and when you open it up, it is a huge bullet that is very weighty, like very, very weighty. It almost has like a slight hourglass effect. It's not perfectly the same size across the board. It sort of dips down in the center and extends outward. It's a beautiful shiny gold with a brick-like design on the bullet. Just think this is so gorgeous. If you put this on a vanity, I think it will just be so stunning. It's almost like an art piece. So I was very excited to see this. And this is actually a magnetic closure as well. And when you actually unroll it, you have the lipstick inside. So this, I think, is going to be a perfect color. This is a color I'm drawn to all the time, in my opinion. Ooh, it's very pigmented and very creamy. So here we have this shade. I do personally think that it's not necessarily a brand new color in my collection, but it is a color that I wear all the time, so I'm super excited. This is the shade Rosebud. Lastly, we have the eyeshadow palette. So once again, the same gorgeous cardboard packaging, and this feels very heavy. Like already just not even having the palette in my hand, it has the exact same brick-like outer packaging as the lipstick, and it's this beautiful shiny gold. This could almost be like a compact. It's just so gorgeous. Ooh, it's so pretty. It's almost like a different take on a neutral palette, in my opinion, because look at that pop of blue. That is so something that I don't always see in palettes with like, oh, it's gonna close. Okay, I'm gonna try to hold that a little better this time. A gorgeous mirror as well, and then the pop of blue, like I was saying, is something new on a natural palette to me. You don't always see a pop of color like that, but this looks like a very flattering blue that I think would look gorgeous against brown eyes. You guys know that I really love the Nest candles. I've picked up quite a few in the last year or so. I really love the holiday scents, and I picked up a eucalyptus one for this spring summer. I found this baby. You guys, it is massive. I'm gonna try my best to put this in camera and show you how big. It is bigger than my head, basically, or maybe the size of my head, but square shaped. This is the Nest candle in pumpkin chai. I didn't realize I bought such a huge candle. I thought I was expecting the same size as the eucalyptus one, which was the smaller one, but this is huge. Like, it's heavy. Feels like I could just like press this for my arm workout for the day. It is so crazy big. Look at this. This is the candle. It is a 3-wick candle, and looking at the price now, it makes a lot of sense because this was 90 Canadian dollars. Now I know why. It's a huge version. You don't have to buy this size, but it is gigantic if you want a big one. This smells like fall to me. It's like pumpkin, a little bit of chai kind of smelling, almost like clove, like almost those like fall spices. It is so pretty. Like it's very pumpkin pie, pumpkin spice latte, pumpkin, like everything pumpkin. Such a beautiful, cozy scent. I'm excited to burn this in the house, and I could really put this anywhere because it's big enough to fill probably like 16 rooms with scent. Same outer packaging as the smaller candles, of course. It has the kind of like vertical lines with the glass packaging. You can hear that on my nail there against the glass. And this is extremely breakable. I would be very careful with this, especially if you have kiddos around. But this I'm super excited to burn for the upcoming season. I love fall. The next product that I picked up in the Sephora haul that I got is actually a recommendation from you guys. When I tried out the Rare Beauty makeup line, I tried quite a few products out, but I didn't try this one. I don't know why. I'm trying to remember, but this is a really highly recommended product from you, and I finally got around to picking it up. This is the Always an Optimist 4-in-1 Mist. This is her setting spray. So super excited for this. Packaging is simple, sleek, really beautiful. I love their outer packaging. I just think it's simple but classic. It's a 12-month shelf life. It is certified cruelty-free and vegan for those wondering. And this is, it's interesting. It sort of has like an interesting serum in it. There's a bit of like an oil to it. Like it's kind of hard to explain, but when you actually mix like oil with water and how the oil sort of rises to the top, that's sort of what I'm seeing here. It's very interesting. So it's got to be some kind of serum to it. It does say to shake well before using, and that would make sense because it does seem like there's some kind of active ingredient in there, but this is a moderately heavy plastic. You can see the spray is clear on the inside and the cap is sort of like a pale beigey pink color. This is a product that I was super curious about. I've seen it on the New at Sephora page for a few weeks. The foundation in this line like really sucked. Sorry, I should be a little bit more polite. It wasn't my favorite. So this is their new Bounce Blushes from Beautyblender. Now I love Beautyblender sponges. They're actually my holy grail, like favorite sponge. The foundation they put out was no good. I thought the packaging was kind of innovative because it had a perfect place to put your sponge to apply the product, but it just did not work out for me in any way. So these apparently have pretty good reviews, so I'm excited because that's always very promising. This is the really beautiful tiny blush. Outer packaging is sort of similar to the Buxom Wonderlust blushes actually. It feels very identical, like the same kind of plasticky, lightweight feeling, but I'm excited. I'm excited to see how this looks on the skin. I'm gonna test it out for you guys as well and just kind of see, what are we talking about here? Is it actually truly a raved about product that people are talking about, or is it another dud from the Beautyblender line? I just hope this one actually works out because the foundation was such a letdown. But this looks like a beautiful color. It's definitely going to be Jena approved, like color-wise, that's for sure. Just like a happy pink, you know? It just makes me smile. So I'm very excited to test this out. Here is the Beautyblender blush swatch, by the way. It almost feels in pan like the Melt blush lights actually. So here's to hoping they are the same quality because the Melt ones are super pretty. One line that has recently been included at Sephora is actually Item Beauty by Addison Rae. Addison Rae is a TikTok star. I'm not sure if you guys have heard of her or not, but if you are on TikTok, you most likely have. And the packaging of this beauty line was kind of like, I don't know. It didn't seem to super wow me, but you guys know that I am a high-end and luxury gal, so maybe that's why. Like packaging to me, it sort of matters to me a little more than the average person, I guess. I did ask you guys if you've tried anything. Do you recommend anything? Is something actually worth it? Maybe the packaging is better than I thought. You guys actually really recommended this product. You said it was like your favorite and that it was surprisingly really good. So I was like, okay, I believe you guys, let's do it. This is the Item Beauty Lip Quip Lip Oil. and the shade is called Come Through. So it's definitely like very simple, fun packaging. I wouldn't say it's like super wowing me like I thought. Like in the picture, it just looked kind of average, and that's sort of what it is, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's a bad product on the inside or anything. PETA approved and vegan as well, for those wondering. And let's see, I actually really like lip oils, but I really hope it's not sticky. Oh, interesting. This is like next to no pigment. It is very, very sheer. So you can sort of see what I mean. It has very little pigment, almost like a slight flush. And this is very shiny though. I wouldn't say it's super sticky. It does have a little bit of the tackiness to it, but this is something that I'm pleasantly surprised by already. I will absolutely let you guys know what I think of this. Wait a dang minute. Do you guys see, like, does this look almost empty to you? Look, this is where the product is. There's almost like a third of it missing. Do you guys see that? I might have to return this and be like, yo, what's going on here? Is that why everything is less than $30? Because that's what it says. It's like less than $30, but also like 30% less, you know? Once you put the wand in, it almost looks full. It's like a magic trick, but in a bad way. Interesting. Maybe this is something that's always happened to lip glosses and I just have never known. I guess it makes sense because you need room for the brush, but like, seems a little shady to me. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts down below. The next product I picked up in my recent Sephora haul is from Dior. It is the Forever Natural Bronze Bronzer. And when they released the Luminizers, I totally forgot to test out the bronzers. It comes actually in the exact same outer packaging as the Luminizers, which are my favorite actually. I have two that I love. I use one as a highlight and one as a blush basically. So I'm excited to see how the bronzer compares. This is in the shade 05 Warm Bronze. And if you're familiar with the packaging of those Luminizers, it's the exact same. We do have, oh, that's actually really beautiful. It doesn't seem too light, too dark, so I think I can work with this. Very excited. It has the Dior embossment, their logo basically in the inside there. Really, really pretty. It has a really nice size mirror as well. I would say this packaging from Dior is fairly luxe. In the past, they've had some interesting packaging styles, and I think it just caters more so to makeup artists on the go, but I don't know, for such a luxury brand, I think I sometimes expect more, but this is super beautiful. It's this very soft cushion outer packaging here with like some nice stitching and the CD there, and then you have the beautiful shade on the inside. So you can see here, this is actually going to be perfect. I can just build it up if I want or leave it lighter. Super, super pretty. This actually looks similar to other bronzers I have in my collection shade-wise, so I'm really excited to test it. I recently asked you guys on Instagram what were your favorite blushes, and that video is coming soon. I'm super excited to let you guys know the top 10 answers of like basically the best blushes that you guys 100% recommend every time. One of them, I'm just gonna give you a little teaser. One of them that came in was the Cosmetics blush, and I don't even have it. I was like, wow, you guys really love this? I need to buy it. So I did pick it up from her website, and it gave me a good opportunity to pick up some other products from her line because I was always meaning to make an order, but just in case they charged duties or anything, I wanted to make sure it was worth it. So this is the blush that you guys really love. It is the Heaven's Glow Radiant Veil Blush in Venetian Rose. Very beautiful rose color. I already took a look at it because I was so excited, but it has her emblem in the center here. This is plastic, but it's a very like smooth, like good quality plastic, I would say, and relatively weighty in the hand. And this is like 8 grams of product, so it's a big blush. I'm very impressed, that's for sure. It does have a shimmer to it, and it seems to be a baked formula, but it also has some light reflecting properties similar to the Hourglass ambient lighting blushes. To me, they just bring light to the skin in a very flattering way, and I think this is going to do the same thing. Seems to be a little cool toned as well, so this I'm very excited to test out. Oh my goodness, the pigment. It's so pigmented. Look at this stunning shade. It definitely has some light reflecting properties. This is so gorgeous. So I'm very excited to test this. Thank you guys so much for the recommendation. I can't wait to show you the other blushes that you guys really love in an upcoming video. To my fellow Canadians, I made an order for Cosmetics. It included the blush and then 1, 2, 3 more products, which I will show you. But the bill was $125, like taxes in and shipping. And the duties was $33. So definitely expect some duties when you order from her brand. make it worth it or share it amongst your friends or something to split duties in that. But that's why I ordered a couple of things, because I was wondering if that was going to happen, and it did. So the next product that I wanted to share with you guys is her Color Drops Serum Blush. This is also something I picked up from my Cosmetics order. This is in the shade Rose Milk. For some reason, that shade name to me, Rose Milk, it's just so comforting. Like, I don't know why. Is that weird? Maybe it reminds me of like a bath or something. This is so cute. Look how cute. It's a little cutie. It's so adorable. So Rose Milk is the shade, and it is a serum blush. So it's going to come in a dropper type style like this. You can see that. Now let's see how it swatches. Very beautiful, sort of like a peachy, everyday friendly color. Love it. So shiny as well. I'm excited to see about the longevity of this, because serum blushes sometimes, not always, sometimes it can kind of just seep into the skin and disappear. So I hope that these are long lasting, but look at this swatch. It is so, so pretty. The next product from Cosmetics is her lip gloss. This is the True Gloss Volumizing Lip Gloss in Mochi Mochi, I think is the shade name. Hopefully I said that right. Oh, this is so fun. I love her packaging. I think that's great. This is a little lighter than I expected maybe. I'm not sure why. It almost seems like more pinky beige, but this is the lip gloss. It has the same gold font as her other products. Feels like a frosted glass, but it is plastic, but it's like a imitation glass kind of feel, you know? So look how light that is. Like, that's gonna be beautiful, everyday friendly. This is actually sort of like what I would picture Rose Milk to be, you know, like the shade name Rose Milk. I don't know why, but this is called Mochi Mochi. Really, really beautiful. It doesn't have a sticky feel at all. There's a doe foot applicator here as well, you can see, with a little bit of a slant. So super, super pretty. I think I picked out some really good products so far. Like, they feel good, so hopefully they perform well. The next product, and the last one from the Cosmetics order, is the lip cushion. This is in the shade Venetian Rose. I got it because it looked very similar to the blush, which looks so pretty. Ooh, this is a very different packaging style altogether. It's the same color as the packaging of this. You can see it's a little matchy match, and has a shiny packaging style though, instead of the blush, which is more matte. This reminds me of the clicky type products, right? It has the push right here. I feel like I'm giving needles again in nursing. It has the push. Oh no, it's a turn. Apologies. It's a turn, but sometimes these things don't turn down, so I'm not going to turn it up too much. Let's do a swatch here. Oh, it's very pigmented, guys. Woo, look at that. I was expecting like more light opacity for some reason, but this is beautiful. It's so glossy, very pigmented. That was like one swatch, very light. Oh, it does actually shimmy down a little bit, so that's good. Just slightly though, so I'm not going to push it up too much just in case, but this is really, really pretty. I've always wanted to try the Huda Beauty lipsticks, and based on your recommendations, apparently her matte formulation is more on the creamier side, a little bit more comfortable as well. So I learned my lesson. I did not pick up multiple shades in a new formulation, because you never know with that kind of thing. So I picked up one creamy and one matte. The first lipstick that I picked up is in the matte formulation, and this actually had some very interesting packaging. It sort of like busted in transit. I think it just had a hard time getting to me, or something happened. But luckily the Huda Beauty lipstick itself is unharmed. This is in the shade Prom Night. Super gorgeous gradient packaging. This will be the first Huda Beauty lip experience that I have had, and I'm kind of excited because you guys seem to really rave about her line, both the matte finish and the creamy satin finish. This looks very matte, guys. Look at this, but a gorgeous shade for sure, and super, super matte. I'll see how creamy it is when I apply it to the lips, but this is also a very, very beautiful color. It's very close to the Olivia Palermo one, actually, which is a color I use a ton, so I will definitely let you guys know my thoughts. The next Huda Beauty lipstick I picked up is from her Sweet Nudes collection. This is the Power Bullet Cream Glow lipstick in the shade Angel. Now this one, let's see how this one feels next to the other one. Oh, this is also a totally different packaging. So very, very lightweight as well. Actually very similar, I'll be honest, to this one. So design-wise, not similar, but very same feeling-wise. Ooh, Ooh, this is nice. Very similar color, guys. Do I know how to pick them or what? This is Angel. They're pretty close. The Angel shade is on the left. Definitely has that nice shine to it. And it's sort of a little bit brighter, I would say, but they're very, very close. I will keep you posted. Now, you guys know that I've been obsessed with the Pat McGrath Labs Utopian Dream Mothership palette. I am almost done fully testing every single shade in that palette, but so far so good. It is a gorgeous palette, you guys. So for the next VIB sale, if you cannot wait, that's a good time to get it, but also her site sales are fantastic too. But this is something that she also launched with her Utopian Dream launch. This is the Intensify Eyes. Oh gosh. Let me say that again. Intensifies. There we go. It has eyes in the name. So Intensive Eyes. This is supposed to be a tool that's going to help amplify her pigments. It's kind of like an adhesive. So I'm pretty excited. Let's see what this is like. It's very classic Pat McGrath packaging. You know, for some reason, sometimes her packaging like this is just so interesting to me. I actually see this being a very useful product for all sorts of her palettes, not just necessarily Utopian Dream, but very excited to test this out. This is, ooh, interesting. Okay, it's a clicky, again, a clicky pen. Here we go. So this is actually kind of an interesting color. It's almost like an off-white with a bit of a blue. Like you can't even see that on my hand, right? It's basically just blurring things. You can't roll it down, so be careful. I'm curious if this is sort of like a balm or like a primer. It's not really an adhesive. It doesn't feel that sticky. Well, I guess a little bit. If you guys have tried this, do let me know down below how you've tried it, the best ways and tips to use it, and if it's even worthwhile as a step, because I'm curious, like, does this make applying some of her maybe Blitz Astral shades a little bit easier, or is it just kind of not helping at all? I don't know. Let me know down below your thoughts. The last item in today's haul is actually also from PR, so thank you to the People for this product. This is brand new to their line. It is actually a chemical exfoliant. This is the Mandelic Acid and Superfood Unity Exfoliant. It has AHA, BHAs, and PHAs. It is a gentle solution to help gently exfoliate the skin. So I'm very excited because Youth to the People has some great skincare. I don't use a ton of skincare from Sephora anymore, I'll be honest, but Youth to the People has a really nice gentle cleanser, the Kale Cleanser, and I love their skincare because it is fully fragrance-free, which I love. So this I'm super excited to test as well. It comes in a glass bottle, which is fully recyclable, and this is a beautiful green color. Like, it's very, very vibrant. So I'll let you guys know for sure in a hits and misses how this works out. I think I'm gonna use this every other night to start because an exfoliant like this with this many active ingredients can potentially be strong. So I'll do a patch test and let you guys know, but thank you to the brand for thinking of me for this launch. What do you guys think of all of the haul products, the Cosmetics products, and some of the PR products I talked about in today's video? Do let me know all your thoughts down below. What have you picked up from Sephora recently? I think there's a bit of a lull in launches at the moment because we do have a holiday right around the corner, so I'm super excited. Until my next one, guys, take care and stay safe. Bye, guys.